Right now, anonymous YouTube channels are pulling in millions of views and clearing thousands of dollars a month. They do not rely on massive production budgets or on camera personalities. They are simply uploading faceless quiz videos. The format relies on a highly engineered loop of tension and release. Emojis pop onto the screen, a timer counts down, a sound effect builds the pressure, and a crisp voiceover delivers the answer right as time expires. To build this system, we need 3 distinct tools. We use ChatGPT for the logic, Canva to construct the visual architecture, and ElevenLabs to synthesize the voiceover. You can construct this entire assembly line from scratch today, without spending a dime, utilizing only the free tiers of each platform. By mapping out this specific sequence of prompts, templates, and timeline tricks, you establish a repeatable, zero-cost content engine. Let's build the factory. We start by generating the raw data. Open ChatGPT and prompt it to create a Guess the Word by Emoji quiz. Instruct the AI to output the results with an exact structure, a 3-column table containing a number column, an emoji column, and an answer column. Before leaving ChatGPT, confirm the output has actually formatted as a clean grid. If the data is clumped into paragraphs, prompt it again until it produces a standard, copyable table. This pristine formatting is critical. Later, we will feed this text directly into Canva's bulk creation tool, and the software requires perfectly ordered data to assign the correct emoji to the correct slide. Step 2 is establishing the visual frame. Create a new video project in Canva and drop in a looping spiral video background. A continuous loop keeps the visual momentum active even when the quiz elements are static. Next, we place the core structural elements. Position a main title at the top. Drop a question number into the upper corner, and scale 2 placeholder emojis up to 300 pixels, placing them directly in the center of the screen. To ensure these elements pop on mobile screens, apply a strict, high-contrast color palette. Use stark yellow text against black frames, white accents, and heavy drop shadows to pull the elements forward from the background. Now we add the pressure mechanics. Position an animated loading bar directly at the bottom of the screen, and place a hidden, rounded frame beneath the emojis, where the final answer will eventually reveal itself. By dialing in the exact spacing, shadows, and fonts on this single slide, you create a rigid master template. You only have to do this design work once. With the layout built, we open the timeline editor to synchronize the pacing. Apply a pop and wiggle animation to the central emojis, and set them to appear exactly at the 0.5-second mark. Then, sequence the countdown. Start the loading bar animation at precisely 1.0 seconds, double its playback speed, and program the answer box to pop onto the screen the exact moment the timer finishes. To make these movements hit, we anchor them with specific sound design. Lock a cork pop sound to the 0.5-second emoji entrance. Snap an egg timer to the exact duration of the loading bar. Finally, attach a sharp ding sound effect right at the answer reveal. Nailing this micro-timing establishes the rhythm of the entire format. The exact synchronization between sight and sound transforms a simple presentation slide into a completely rapid-fire, dopamine-driven game. Here is where most automated video workflows fail. If you generate 20 slides right now, Canva will duplicate all those tiny individual sound effect tracks, fracturing your timeline into an uneditable, lagging mess. To bypass this, we run a baking maneuver. Temporarily delete all of the visual elements from the canvas so you only have the background looping and your 3 sound effects. Export this file as an MP4, compressing the audio and background together. Now hit undo to bring your visual elements back. Upload that newly baked MP4, set it as the new background for the slide, and delete all the fragile individual audio layers from the timeline. The sound is now safely locked into the background layer. Now we inject the data. Open the Bulk Create app inside Canva. Select Enter Data manually, and paste that 3-column table we copied from ChatGPT right into the grid. To link the systems together, right-click the placeholder emojis and text on your canvas, select Connect Data, and explicitly map them to their corresponding columns in the table. Once everything is linked, hit Generate Designs. Canva automatically builds out a new file containing all 20 slides. Managing the audio through that baking step is the only reliable way to push a template into mass production without crashing the software. The heavy lifting is done. For the final polish, quickly drag and drop a context-specific image into the empty answer frame for each of the generated slides. Next, return to ChatGPT to generate short question and answer phrases, then paste that text into ElevenLabs. Select an upbeat, energetic voice model and generate your audio files. Upload those voiceovers into Canva. Slice the audio track and precisely align the question clip with the emoji entrance and lock the answer clip directly onto the final answer reveal. Finally, select the space between your slides and apply a universal color wipe transition to tie every question together into one continuous scrolling loop. This combination of high-fidelity voice synthesis and seamless visual transitions signals to the algorithm that this is premium, high-retention content. You have now constructed a completely self-contained video asset. The relentless rhythm of the countdowns, the perfectly timed audio, and the fast-paced reveals work together to hook viewers until the very last question. Simply click Export, download the completed MP4 sequence, and your video is ready to be deployed directly to YouTube. The true leverage of this system is its flexibility. Tomorrow, you can open ChatGPT, change your prompt to guess the movie or guess the animal, feed the new table into your master Canva file, and generate an entirely new video in minutes. You can find the exact AI prompts used to generate the quiz logic in the description below. If you want more high-leverage workflows like this, hit subscribe. Mastering this data-driven approach to video creation gives you total control over an infinitely scalable factory for digital attention.